Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a little painting/drawing video. Since I got my iPad, I've pretty much exclusively drawn on that, and I've not done many drawings and paintings in my sketchbook, so I figured I'd do one today and try and get in the habit of doing a few a week. One a day would be nice, but that's never gonna happen. I use these sketchbooks because they're really cheap and I'm just kind of used to them, and I just really like how I don't feel too precious about them because they weren't really expensive, so I don't get upset if I ruin a page or whatever. So yeah, this is the book I'm going to be using. First things first, I need to clean my paint water and paintbrushes because this has been it for a few days and it's disgusting. I really need to take better care of my brushes. I'm back with clean water. So that's that. I don't really know what I'm going to draw, but being as I haven't drawn too much by hand lately, I figure I'm probably going to draw skulls and hearts because I'm very comfortable drawing those things. I want to start with a brush pen. Where is it? Oh, I just found 2 Posca pens, which I bought new ones of last week because I've got lost them. That's nice. Cool, there we go. Where's my brush pen? Obviously not. That's okay. Found it. It was with my fine liners. So the reason that I'm trying to do more paintings and drawings by hand is because I've pretty much spent the last 2-3 years, probably realistically more than that, trying to build sort of my online shop and try to, I guess I've mostly been, other than commission work that I've done, I've kind of spent the past 3 or so years basically exclusively designing products for my shop, because I'm always wanting to make stuff to sell because I've been trying to make a career out of art for a long time, and I really like designing products. I really like making functional stuff, like stuff people can wear or use in some way, so I really loved doing it, but I started selling, so my zines, for example, I have to have them made by a company now, because I sell too many to make by hand, which arguably maybe they're not classed as zines anymore, I don't know. I still call them zines. But yeah, what I'm saying is most of the stuff that I have in my shop I have made for me. I have them like manufactured, because I can't keep up with making stuff myself, and I don't have the facilities to make things like enamel pins or acrylic pins or whatever myself, so I have to have everything outsourced, which is great, and I've got great companies that I work with and I'm really happy with the companies that I use, but I don't get much chance to make handmade stuff anymore, and I miss it, and it's, you know, it's what I enjoy, it's why I wanted to make a career out of art. So I'm trying to make that shift where I'm starting to make more handmade stuff again. So for anyone who pays attention to my page might have seen that I've been making some stuff out of wood with my friend Kate. So that started as a bit of fun, but I really enjoyed it. So it's something that I want to do regularly. It's just really nice making handmade stuff and doing stuff by hand again. And I want to get to a point where most of what I make is handmade stuff, and then occasionally I'll release a new product or something. I'd also like to sell more one-off handmade items in my shop, and I don't really do that at the moment. The odd embroidery, but I haven't done anything like that for a while. So I'm basically starting to make the shift where I can start selling wholesale to shops who might want to stock my stuff. A couple of opportunities are kind of bubbling away, so that's really exciting, and I would love to be able to sell wholesale to shops to widen my audience. And wholesale is great because it's not sale or return. So if you sell 50 things, they buy 50 things off you straight away without having to sell them first. So that's really great. But it also means that if I can get a sort of series of shops that regularly order from me wholesale, it means that I'll have more time to do stuff like this and make handmade stuff. And then on my website I can have sort of exclusive handmade one-off items. It means I can do commission wood pieces or paintings if anyone really wanted a painting off me, but you know, it's not my strong suit, as you can probably tell by this. But yeah, so that's kind of the direction I'm going in. That's where things seem to be heading, which is really great and it's really exciting. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I want to get back in the groove of regularly doing things by hand. I've got loads of things that I want to try. I want to do more tufting. I want to make more wood art. I want to do some ceramics. I don't know if I've got it. When I was in college, I did this sgraffito tile, and I would really love to do more things like that and make mugs and plates and trinket bowls and what have you. So yeah, I'm hoping that having a regular stream of income wholesale wise alongside selling stuff through my website will give me the time to do handmade stuff. I thought I was going to draw skulls and hearts, and this is what's happened. So I draw a big scary three-eyed cat thing instead. My sketchbooks are just for me, really, and I kind of like that. Kitty. Hey Pedro, what you want, buddy? I'm gonna eat my paintbrush. Yeah, okay. That's it, you walk into the... Oh, well. Let's I should really be using watercolour paper for this, I guess. I wasn't planning on painting the whole page, but that's what's happening. So this is going to dry horribly, but Pedro keeps walking in front of, He's very good at avoiding stepping on things I'm working on, which is nice. A lot of cats aren't as considerate. Thought I'd add some bloods to these teeth to cover up some of the mistakes. I'm really bad at making stuff look kind of messy and random and unintentional. I always retry. My favourite art by other artists is like really messy, really crudely drawn, really rough. That's my favourite kind of art, and yet when I draw myself, I guess I put too much pressure on myself for everything to be perfect, and if I draw something messy and crude, I usually just think it looks bad, messy, rather than sort of like cool and kind of messy in an artistic kind of way. I guess that's why when I make my art zines, they're so freeing, because they're not about making a good picture, they're about expressing a feeling or a thought. So I guess that's why I do one every so often, because it's a chance to be messy and kind of free with drawing, and it not matter. I want to write something on here, and being as this cat has blood all over its teeth, and where it's sort of just eaten its prey, I feel like I need to write yummy on it. There we go. Here's to many more, hopefully.